For 21 years, DaAi TV has been spreading positive media, purifying the hearts and minds of humanity. UK Tzu Chi volunteers and the Islington Chinese Associate give winter supplies to those in need. Welcome to DaAi Headlines. I'm Lori Chen. Thank you for joining us. January 1st is the anniversary of DaAi Television. Starting from 1998 till now, it has been through many trials and tribulations. However, it did not once give up or change its initial intent. The direction has always been firmly established to spread positive media that will purify both the hearts and minds of humanity. In welcoming the arrival of the 22nd year, DaAi TV will continue to spread wisdom and devote its efforts in guiding the mainstream population to cultivate correct views in their daily lives. Keep up the good work, DaAi! DaAi TV station has been in operation for 21 years now. The main mission is to purify people's hearts and minds, combining spirituality and technology to spread positive media. The stories of real-life people are the most touching.
我们抱好就是用心，靠他的心，不用做任何动作，他知道你心里在跟他讲什么，就这样子抱得紧紧的。
我虽然是交讲，可是我跟大家是一样的。我从来不会讲说我自己是比较小。
Typhoon Nara in 2001 flooded DaAi TV station, which was renting from the CTV building in Nangang.
阿嬷拍摄带。1、2、3。
好。听到请回答。上面听到请回答。
这袋子一直在往外流。
实在是从来没有想过电视台会遭遇。
I had never thought that our TV station would encounter this kind of disaster or lose signal due to flooding. The instruction that I received at that time was to resume DaAi TV's programs as soon as possible and at all costs.
虽然我们硬体是向中视租的，可是可知道呢，我们的财产呐，都是在这一些为时代做见证啊，为人类写历史啊。 慈济的大藏经啊，慈济的人间菩萨行啊，可知道，都在这里呀、啊，在这里。那么我们现在就是在抢救慧命的时刻。
把那个沙子把它洗掉。
In fact, it took us more than 20 days, about 3 weeks. It took us 3 weeks because there were over 20,000 taps.
那时候我在记录的时候，真的你会觉得说只有。
It really did feel like only we could do this. It was not about mobilizing people. It was about everyone working with one heart. About how everyone simply wanted to bring these things back. It was this process that made me feel very touched.
Struck by a natural disaster, DaAi TV did not collapse. It actually transformed from the adversity. car recycling volunteers and friends of DaAi TV are bosses, just ordinary individuals who are making a huge impact. Using the sewing machine, Xu Li Xuexiang relies on the profits made from tailoring clothes. Each time a small amount earned has made her become a long-term supporter of DaAi TV.
即摆就是开始赚的钱，报死，啊，搁都有意义。
卖40几年，一年休5天。
The small food stand selling pan-fried buns for simply $5 NT each. However, one by one, the accumulation becomes quite significant.
Every day I am full of gratitude. What am I thankful for? I'm thankful for the fact that we are both over 80 years old. We still have the energy and spirit to do so much work in a day.
The spiritual energy is a combination of Tzu Chi and DaAi. When diagnosed with stage 4 colorectal cancer, DaAi TV staff member Chen Huaqing quit 36 years of smoking and alcohol addiction. In addition, he was officially certified as a Tzu Chi commissioner.
Thank you, Dharma Master Zheng Yan, for enlightening humanity on their habitual tendencies, giving me the chance to find my way back.
Heading into the 22nd year, DaAi TV station will keep on spreading wisdom toward the mainstream society, guiding people to have correct views.
20年前，我就已经说过，洁净永清泉。要开这口井吼，要开这一口井是很辛苦，所以呢，洁净目的就是期待看见涌泉。 这种涌泉清流啦，能净化人心。
When it is the end of the year, it's one of the busiest times for all Tzu Chi volunteers. Besides welcoming the newly certified Tzu Chi commissioners, Dharma Master Zheng Yan also travels around the islands to give her blessings to everyone. The latest stop is in Pingdong, where a sutra adaptation performance started off the year in blessing ceremony. Let's meet these dedicated volunteers.
On the stage, a sutra adaptation performance was given by the newly certified Tzu Chi commissioners. There were also around 10 police officers sitting downstage, attracting the attention of many onlookers.
Seeing all of the volunteers working together with one heart, one goal, giving it their all, I feel very grateful to have the chance to come here to learn every year. I think it's great.
佛陀说菩萨叫做结有情，一步一步呢，来寸寸用心，寸寸耕啊。
Despite the long distance, volunteers from Liuqiu Township came all the way to be by Master Zheng Yan's side.
在华海中呢，发心立愿，莫忘今天这一刻，爱的能量汇合在一起，精进再精进。
Master Zheng Yan reminds the volunteers to stay true to their initial motivations. Besides listening and learning, we need to keep practicing the Dharma teachings in order to purify the world. Besides certifying the new Tzu Chi commissioners, Master Zheng Yan also expressed her gratitude toward all the volunteers, thinking back to everyone who helped to build Hualien Tzu Chi Hospital in the very beginning.
一把沙都要抓回来，半角水泥哦，一块砖。 一根铁钉都不放过，就是这样的点点滴滴汇集，接引了慧眼， 同行这一条菩萨路。
All the volunteers sincerely sang from their hearts. As Tzu Chi entered its 53rd year, Master Zheng Yan reminded everyone to never forget the past footprints. She especially brought up the upcoming 10th anniversary of the Typhoon Morocco disaster.
这种惨痛也是一种教育，所以我们的回忆啦，不是在咧点咱做偌济，是要教育，让他们知道曾经有过那样的悲凄残酷的天灾。
Looking back, we must learn from our mistakes. Together, we can light up all the dark corners of the world, guiding people with our hearts and inspire everyone to do good deeds each day.
大家新年快乐！
There's a couple in Kaohsiung who lives in an old house. Unfortunately, the husband suffered from a stroke and was hospitalized. During this time, the home became very disorganized. Therefore, Tzu Chi volunteers went and helped them clean, providing a clean and comfortable living environment for the soon-to-be discharged husband. Let's check out the transformation.
To take small pieces of furniture downstairs, one person is enough. As for bigger pieces, like a shelf, you will need 2 people. But for the heavy washing machine, that's another situation. Figuring out ways to move the furniture, the volunteers worked together to help clean the house.
Basically, they don't have a bed, so I asked them how they usually sleep. They told me they sleep on the ground. As the owner of the house was hospitalized due to a stroke, I thought about when he gets home from the hospital, he can't sleep on the ground. It will be very inconvenient for him.
As we can see, the owner has suffered from a stroke and was sent to the hospital. There are many items piled up inside the house, leaving no space to sleep. The volunteers quickly arrived to help with the cleanup, hoping to provide a comfortable environment for him after he is discharged from the hospital.
All of a sudden, he had a stroke and was sent to the surgery room. We had encountered many difficulties during these times. I'm afraid that my husband won't have the strength to help with the household chores later on. So I asked Tzu Chi volunteers to come help us clean.
With the volunteers' efforts, the house was finally cleaned. They hope the owner can have a fast recovery in a comfortable environment.
In the UK, the Islington Chinese Associate has long been partnering with local Tzu Chi volunteers in caring for the homeless population. This year was no exception. For the end of 2018, many youth volunteers came out to deliver holiday gifts to the individuals, bringing the holiday spirit directly to them. Let's take a look at the heartwarming scenes.
A regular event for the homeless was conducted by Tzu Chi volunteers and a charity association in the United Kingdom. As they celebrated the holidays together, volunteers provided them with a sense of belonging.
And I always find it a joy to come and play Christmas of carols with people that don't necessarily have a lot of music in their lives, and I hope it helped brighten their day.
The 27 volunteers who came to assist all came from different cities or countries, such as Singapore, Malaysia, London, Cambridge, and Manchester. A special performance was also presented.
I'd like to say thank you to everyone who helped and everyone who came. The food was brilliant, the atmosphere was lovely. Barbara, who played the flute, was brilliant. We had Christmas carols and we got a present as well, so what more can you want?
This is my first Christmas meal with the Chinese organisation, and they are brilliant. I'm so happy to be blessed to have food.
As the venue was full of joy, gifts were also distributed. They hope to continue their friendship in the upcoming years.
Tzu Chi, Thailand has been caring for a 65-year-old man for more than 6 years already. His wife passed away many years ago, leaving behind him and their mentally delayed daughter. He has to care for his daughter while he works, making his income quite unstable. Therefore, Tzu Chi decided to both provide financial assistance and repair the family's home.
The 35-year-old wooden wall is badly damaged, which is on the verge of collapse.
The wooden wall is damaged, so we need to replace it with a new one.
The condition of my house worsens day by day. I used anti-termite paint, but it doesn't work.
To ensure home safety and the family's health, home renovation is a top priority.
We replaced the damaged part with wood grain fiber cement boards.
Tzu Chi volunteers help speed up the progress, providing a more comfortable environment for the father-daughter pair to live.
Bye.
65-year-old Sawat, whose wife passed away many years ago, cares for his 31-year-old daughter alone, who is mentally challenged. He makes money by selling children's clothing. Tzu Chi has been caring for him more than 6 years. At the monthly distribution, Sawat always arrives early at the venue to help with decoration and cleaning. Upon receiving the monetary aid, he decided to donate it to help other people in need.
I feel very happy every time I do volunteer work because Tzu Chi has been helping me. Although I do not have the ability to donate a lot of money, I'm willing to give with my physical strength, hoping to reduce the burden on Tzu Chi.
Putting on the gray volunteer uniform, Mr. Sawat goes along with Tzu Chi to care for the needy, serving as another care recipient's benefactor.
Currently in Taiwan, there's a growing phenomenon of a group of second-generation immigrant children. Many are having difficulties integrating into mainstream society. Fortunately, a kind-hearted couple in Taoyuan has taken it upon themselves in caring for these children. What a wonderful act. Let's check out their efforts.
As soon as school is over, Chen Weijie rushes to the entrance of this elementary school to pick up these children. Some 6 or 7 children are picked up at a time. None of them are his own children. This is the new Immigrant Bud Association, established by the couple Chen Weijie and Zhao Peiling. It is also like a second home for many, as there are snacks, someone to accompany them while they do their homework, a sumptuous dinner waiting for them. Most of them are children of second-generation immigrants who are repatriating to Taiwan. They have Taiwan citizenship, but many cannot even speak a simple sentence in Mandarin when they first came back.
A few years ago, I found that some of the second-generation new immigrants may have chosen to send their children back to Taiwan because of changes in their family. They may even ask their relatives or family to care for their children while they continue to earn money abroad.
Such children who may not have official status in their motherland may not be able to enjoy social welfare benefits and compulsory education. They may have to wait until their mother's economic situation improves, and after returning to Taiwan, they may not be able to adapt to local life. The association established by Chen Weijie and Zhao Peiling is dedicated to serving the special second generation of returnees. I don't want people to say that the children in this after-school program are very naughty or bad. When you play, you need to follow the rules and be well behaved. Do you understand? Some people say, Chairman, you are accumulating merit. I say this is wrong. I am simply compensating for something that I have been lacking. I just hope that people can view these students positively when they grow older. Zhao Peiling grew up in a military dependence village where she saw more and more new immigrants, with the second generation encountering many education problems. This led her and her husband to volunteer to help out. According to the statistics by the Ministry of Education, the number of new immigrant children enrolled in elementary and middle school in 2017 was 181,301, which was 15,286 fewer than the previous school year. Since the mid-1990s, marriage between local Chinese and Southeast Asian residents has gradually decreased. However, the proportion of second-generation immigrants in middle school reached a high of 11.31% in past years, which means that 1 of 9 middle school students is a second-generation immigrant.
离婚之后，孩子必须要
After they get divorced, Vietnam won't accept them in their public education system anymore. Students without citizenship status can't go to school.
Wu Yuhan is one such case. When he returned and attended first grade, he couldn't speak any Mandarin. In the eyes of his teacher, he was a problem student who was always late for school. I'm from a single-parent family. My mother works until 2 o'clock at night before she can rest. It's hard for me to get her up at 7, as it's easy for her to oversleep. Vietnamese-born Li Zhengbei is Wu Yuhan's mother. She opened a shop on Zhongli Street. She is not at all concerned with her children's Chinese class.
I'm Vietnamese. I can teach him how to write Chinese. Before, we had to spend money on his after-school program, but this one is free. The teacher will also pick him up and send him, which makes it more convenient for me to work. More than 8, I need to work more than 16 hours a day.
These so-called second-generation returnees may be too numerous to count.
I don't think it's between 5,000 to 10,000. I would say in the tens of thousands.
Though they can consider themselves Taiwanese, they are having a hard time adapting to the local culture. Chen and his wife have successfully assisted nearly 100 children in such a condition. Unfortunately, they are only able to help in Taoyuan's Zhongli area. This couple hopes that more can be like them, helping children who need more assistance.
It's 2019 and also the 21st anniversary of DaAi TV station. In this festive occasion, over 70 DaAi TV staff members and their families headed over to the Nehu recycling station. They all experienced firsthand sorting the recyclable materials. Other than protecting the environment, they really want to express their gratitude to the hardworking and devoted recycling volunteers. Because without them, there would not be the existence of DaAi TV station. A great big thank you to all our Earth protectors. Thank you for watching. See you next time.